Oh, there's more. There's a secret area. There's a secret chest with a secret book. Should I read this? Okay. Thank you for the fortune cookie advice. I appreciate it. I wanted to kind of do a little video to show off the final state of our Minecraft world. This was his entrance hole? You can't get down this! This isn't where he was jumping, was it? So you've just been jumping into this ravine over and over again, is what you've been doing.
Judging by my experience splattered all over the floor, yeah.
I don't know. Each of these pillars must have a story. These are obviously Gleam-built pillars. Maybe. Maybe they're not. I actually don't know. Hello, Quasi. I would have named the horse Frollo, but I never got a horse. His house appears to have several squatters. People who no longer wish to reside in the Nether. They're just hanging out up here. And one villager. It's okay, they get along. It's like a wacky sitcom. Oh no, a zombie's moving in. Go on. It's fine. You're welcome here. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't get along with villagers. Well, okay. Villager's gone. Zombie moved in, new roommate. Let's take a look at the previous world from when we did the getting shafted in Minecraft highlights video. This was that one. So I guess this is what the Citadel ended up looking like. There's the village. The village has changed a lot since the stream we did of it. I see what I assume is probably Charles's influence. I gotta do this at least once. Yeah. Go over to Jack's walled city. I don't know what this is. Who built this? I think what this was that I'll look into this later. This is the mines. There's a big mine system I built under everything. But I built a path that would take cobblestone out here, and it would automatically drop it in these chests. But I think Jack did make full use of the cobblestone. Jack's house, also not really touched much. He spent most of his time on the wall. The dong. Oh, this was Gleam's. That's right, he had a little, I don't think we ever got to show it during the streams. He had a little sand structure out here. That got blown up by creepers. And so, in an effort to future-proof his house, he decided to build one out of wool. I believe it burned down at least once, so this is probably the third iteration of Gleam's house. I think the only reason that he made it out of wool was because he had just so much of it. I don't know why he would have so much wool. It's a mystery. There's one more thing I forgot to revisit. It's Sandy's place. Professional Minecraft builders screaming at the lack of consistency. Things just being built into mountains. One-way doors with no way back in. This is my genius mechanism to keep the villagers inside the village. You gotta jump over bushes every time you enter. Why is someone living in a tower? I built a tower for one villager. I wonder why. I did not build the communist symbol. That was Charles. I guess he decided to make some changes to our communal village in my absence. Oh, it was because I had some villagers living in houses that were like based on ours. Like that little tower was the equivalent of my house. This was there's a Gleam villager living in a wool Gleam house. There's a villager living on a deck, like Trog's house. There was Panda had like a wooden structure on stilts out here. Deleted that. I think he stopped playing on the server. And after everyone else kind of stopped playing, Charles moved in. Just for the... Is this just a big structure of pure cobblestone? It is. It's entirely... Well, no, there's something on the inside. This feels like it's going to be a waste of time. Whatever's down here is going to be disappointing. Seems to be nothing down here. Disappointing. So we ran out of space up here for villagers. We couldn't have them. We had too many villagers to have, like, a nice house for all of them. So we expanded into the ravine a little bit. This room in particular is home to the official Minister of Caves. He has more rank than any other villager living down here, slightly. And he even gets a door into a cave in his apartment. I don't think it's a special cave in any way, it's just a cave. Oh, hello, squid. Is this where you go? Aren't you supposed to be suffocating? No? You feeling fine? There he goes. Oh, I had a moat with magma blocks. So that would suck down monsters and kill them. Uh-oh. This! Oh, I remember this system. This was some programming. And there it goes back. It's not much, but when you pull off something like automated with redstone, it feels cool. I felt like such a scientist when I made this. Oh, is that how I did this? You just fucking plummet. I don't think any of this existed when we did the last stream in this world. It was all pre-mine track. It was pre-road, pre-boat path. I spent a lot of time. I like infrastructure. I like to make ways to get to places. Okay, so we've been to the village. That's where we just came from. Let's go out to our final stop is Nibs' house. Well, he's got chorus fruit growing. There's a little house out here with a bed surrounded by chests. Water. Where does this go? Anywhere? It's a lovely shaft. Yeah, this was Nibs' place. I had little, I put flags everywhere so everyone would appear on the overworld map too. Alright, well that's the final state of our 2020 server. Which was the first one that we did a stream of. However, I have one stating before that. Let's see, before that was Jacksville. Which, I believe, as the title suggests, was the one that we did almost all of our Jax videos in. This one was not one that other people ever really played on. This was mostly entirely, is a super flat world that was made by myself in creative mode. Mostly just building things to, at the time, make videos on. Again, a lot of my history with Minecraft is building worlds in creative mode with the expectation that, like, eventually I would open them up to the public and people would want to come play in the worlds. It just never happened. Oh, I had these little squares with information on each of the things. You know what? Alright, I'll click one of the information boxes. The information boxes do not work. Rest in peace, information boxes. Nondescript fast food building. Sorry, mushrooms, that's what it is. Wherein you can get food from a mushroom, because there's two types of food you can get from a mushroom. It's even got a drive-through window. There's the farms, which may or may not have been shamelessly ripped off of Achievement Hunter's Giant Animals. What is this? I had a stadium for, I think it was basketball? Yeah, you could like throw items up into the basket to score points. Actually, I don't think it's going to work anymore, but I believe this is an all-purpose stadium. I think you could change it with the press of a button. Now, everything still works. It just deleted the basketball layer, basically. exposing the obsidian and bedrock stadium beneath. I'm pretty sure once they were detonated, they are set to automatically restock. Creeper blows up. Goal. Yep. Like a scientist. I was so proud. There's Good Mart. I remember I spent a lot of time on Good Mart. Escalator? So proud. I had bathrooms that went into a needlessly complex sewer system. I like to build things that run under the entirety of a world. And the other thing that was built out here is the Colosseum. With a couple skeleton horses wandering around. Those aren't mine, they're wild. There we go. We get access to the sponsor seating. You get to lord over everyone, but it's not really the best view of things, to be honest. The Julius Caesar seat is kind of in the nosebleed section. What is this? Oh, it's my map. It's my gigamap of just my area. I had a minecart racetrack, which seems like a kind of bizarre idea given that there are minecarts. And then once again, I had my citadel. It's kind of been my default for places to live for a little while. I'm going to show you a secret. You ready? You get some sand. You crouch. Top secret. You don't want just anyone getting in. There's my ender friend. He watches the place. Steve the underfriend. The frienderman. Steve and Carl. I guess I had two of them. I don't know if this is bigger or smaller than my previous, or rather my more recent citadel. But it has Donkey Kong. So, you know, that's kind of neat. This was my most grandiose project. And I think we did a Jax video in it. It was like a full maze-like castle dungeon. It was like a raid the castle kind of thing. Where one player would be positioned in the, like the king role. And would have to guard the tower, the castle using mechanisms. I had it full of, like, traps. Like this. What is this gonna do? Something fun. Oh, this is the lava trap room. I see, I get the picture. Here we are. The Anderson Ocean. Can you tell it's Jax? I'm pretty sure Kenpachi appeared in the Jax videos. In fact, I think our first Jax build, as we called them, was this pirate ship. It was Jack's pirate ship. I had some cabins, had a little escape boat, nether portal, rowing stations, and my personal favorite, a cannon. You gotta have a cannon on a pirate ship. This was also a video. This was Jack's hideous mansion. This was all his doing. Except the poop pipe. That's just where the sewage ends up. Right outside Jack's house. Don't worry about it. We may have gotten lost because Jack's mansion was so far from everything else. Hello. Jack's got squatters. This was my doing. This, I believe, was a construct from a different world, a different creative world, that I ported over here. I thought that Jack would appreciate having the Frollo Battle Cathedral next to his place. So this is where I decided to park it. Look at that. Isn't he beautiful? Got an organ, you got stands for the choir. It is a full proper cathedral. Except it flies. And it doesn't immediately look like it, but it is in fact heavily armed. Oh, and a garden on top? I don't even remember building this part. There's rafters you can walk on? There's no bell tower. It needs a bell tower. Let's see, we got the main guns, the airship cannons. Yeah! Look at those go! Fucking battle cathedral! You can't have a Frollo cathedral without lava plumes. Absolutely necessary to have gargoyles spitting lava. Because it was creative mode, I had paths going above the nether. What is this? This is Jack's nether area? Yes, it is. I can tell because it's a upside down ship. Oh, that's right. I had like a whole fleet of nether ships. This was the nether area I built for Jack. Now, I believe that was 2018. Before that, I had a single player world. I think this is all there is in this world, is just this house. Just me building a house to survive the single player game. And another house because I like to have nether bases. It seems like a good idea. I had a mine track apparently in the works. I wonder where it goes to. Now we're getting to the point of the worlds that I don't necessarily remember everything. Wow, we're still 1,000 out from spawn. How long is this mine track? No wonder I built a nether path. That's way faster. Okay, it's not quite out to 0. It's out to about 200. Wait. I built a station. There must have been something of interest in these directions. I think this one goes back to my place. It's just straight back to... Is it the same place, though? Now I don't know. Maybe the place that I started in was not my original house in this world. Boy, past me was disorganized. I think I remember. Yeah, this was, you know how when you start a Minecraft file, you just build a dirt hut? This was that. I started on an island with nothing on it. And, well, probably started as a dirt hut, but instead I changed it to, like a tree house. I planted a bunch of trees. It's okay. You can here, stay in. I insist. You can have this place. I don't need it anymore. I immediately went mining. I must have gotten the mine track finished, and when I came out, I decided I liked that place better than where I started at, so I just abandoned the first house. I'm pretty sure that was the sequence of events. I think there's one more world that I have. The oldest world that I have. And I believe this is the first one that Jack played on. Oh, I even made a little label. I should have done that for the other maps. That looks so nice. Well, you can see the mansion, so this is obviously the world that it was built in. I'm pretty sure that just kills a random person. Wow, it even kills you in creative mode. So I don't know for sure, but I think this was about 2016. Oh, Carl and Steve are still here. What else is around here? This is a lot more centralized than, obviously, the spread out, attempted professional-looking world that we were just in. Mushrooms. Good mart. Why do I have stairs going up this high, up the mountain to everything? I think this was a series of obstacle courses. Yeah, I built like a wannabe theme park up here. There was a mushroom parkour course that I just failed. This was one of those things where I had kind of built it with the hope of opening it up to people in the future. And if you cleared one of the things like the obstacle courses, you would get like a mending pickaxe or I was dumb at the time, so a piece of bedrock for like a really hard game. Stuff like that. It's frozen. Rip. Oh, I was giving out end portal frames. I was a generous god. Exit only. Oh, there's like a... I had a bedrock maze, didn't I? I was a little bit of a sadist. Where's the entrance to the bedrock maze? I'm not going in, but I need to confirm that that was one of the quote-unquote attractions. Ultra Maze of No Return. Yeah. I really did, but if they would, I guess they could starve to death if it was on a high enough difficulty, but otherwise, wow, monsters would spawn in here because it's dark. This would be awful. I'll bet this is going to be all outdated. Yeah, this used to work to lift boats. This sort of thing. No longer. That making you sick yet? This was another thing I built. Not because there was any need for it, but just because I could. It's a sand castle. A castle made entirely out of sand, and the only reason that it's not collapsing completely in on itself is because all the hallways are filled with ladders. I now don't know how to get out. I'm in the back of the castle now. Is there a way further in? Oh, back down again? Really? Wait, where are we going now? I'm so confused by my own designs. I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. Where's the exit? I'm trying to get to the inside because I feel like I remember there being more interesting parts of the castle. Here we go. There's like a courtroom. Little tables and things. So there's some interior areas. There's nothing but sand in them, but you know, like a real sand castle, use your imagination. I want to see if I see this was the server that I think Road Rocket did in fact participate a little bit in. I want to go out and see if he actually built anything. It was not quite to the degree of Jacksville, but everyone did build pretty separately. Yeah, this was definitely his doing. I remember his rainbow lava shit bridge. Is there an entrance? Oh, okay. Where does this go? Just nowhere? Death is where it goes. What was he doing out here? Now you know what it was like to be friends with Road Rocket. Yeah. Well, you know what, man? I'm in creative mode. Bitch. I don't know that he ever built like a house or anything. He just built his weird rainbow bridge. Wow. That's pretty magical. I'm gonna go for it. Magical. How far do these sewers go? I think maybe Road Rocket built the pipe and the poop. He built the poop pipe, the pipe poop. And I'm the one who actually connected them because I thought it looked dumb if they weren't actually connected. Alright. Let's go see Jack's stuff. You stupid idiot. I think the pirate ship and the mansion are both things that I copied. Well, maybe. This is less furnished than the one in the other world. Yeah, this is a way more bare bones pirate ship. Doesn't even have a working nether portal anymore. However, you absolutely cannot have a pirate ship without a cannon. I don't think the cannon on this one works anymore. Well, it used to work, as you can tell by the state of that giant villager's groin. So Jack made the ship. I made Kenpachi as a gift for him. Then he made this sword, and then he made all his mansion and all this stuff out here. Is this version of Jack's mansion any different? Fuck, I don't remember the pin. It does work with the correct pin. If you press 4 of the buttons in a certain order. That was a gift from me to him to prevent further road rocket shenanigans, such as the sewage pipe. He didn't want any more sewage. All right, well that's all of the Minecraft servers of ours that I still have. As one final bonus, I'm gonna visit Sandy's world that I've not been in. Well, it looks nice. This already puts my builds to shame. They even got a refrigerator that doesn't stay open. You got stuff. Deck yourself out with. He's got a wolf. It's wolves that have been sitting here alone in the dark for who knows how many years. Look at how sad it looks. Aw. Your pain is about to be over, dog friends. They're in a better place now. There is a lot of pixel art about. There's a Pilgrim Crash. There's Nibs. There's Agumon. Some manner of frog thing. Donkey Kong and Ridley. Sans Undertale. And then Mario and Luigi. A lot of Spyro around these parts. Sorry, Nibs. It's like a giant Spyro he's got in a cage. Well, you know what? You don't need to be trapped here any longer, dragon friend. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free. He's in a better place now. Soothing. Mind track ASMR. Hey dudes. It's your bro Funky Kong here. I know you've had a gnarly time in the minecart levels. They're pretty rough. I've been there. But I want you to know, I'm here for you.